Dave knows how.
Okay, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to put together the subplate for the solenoid valve. Okay, so we've got this thing oriented. It's going to go on the tractor like that. We got the P tank on this side, the P inlet, and the back to tank port over here, which we're going to use as a power beyond, and this a power in port. So the power in port is going to be fed in via a piece of this hose, hydraulic hose. Okay, we've got like a 2-foot piece. Going to go down and go up and connect to the loader valve, and it's going to connect in with this fitting right here. And this fitting is a pipe thread male into there and a pipe thread female into here, and that hose has a pipe thread on the end of it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to put a little bit of this sealer on the threads. Just going to paint this right around. Be very careful not to get it up anywhere where it's going to get into the hydraulic system. We don't need to go crazy with it. We just need enough to seal it. So it's going to screw in right here. And it's going to point down, and hopefully that's all she needs right there. Now, out of the other side of here is what they're calling the back to tank port. We're going to use this for a power beyond port. We're going to come into that with the hose that's actually coming from the that continues the flow from the loader valve on around to the back of the tractor. We're going to do that with this angle connector here. This connector here has a 3/8 male pipe thread on this end, and then it has a JIC fitting, 3/8 JIC fitting on this end. So we're gonna put a little dab of this stuff on there and get him screwed on there if we can. I don't think it's going to take much of this. And we'll just screw this. And we need to go. If we can, hopefully we can get all the way around. So right there. And that's got us going in the right direction. Okay, so yeah, I'm making a mess already. Let me get a couple rags, wipe this up. Alright, sorry about that. This stuff probably make a mess if you ain't careful. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to mount our quick attach pieces, and on the valve subplates that come with the WR Long, the Land Pride, and such like that. That's one of the differences that you're paying for, is this subplate block is custom made so that it's got both ports on the top so that you can just plug straight into the top. So we're going to sacrifice that to save a few dollars, or actually a lot of dollars. And we're going to put one on the top and one on the bottom. And we're going to hope that we've got enough clearance that we can plug these in. I think this is going to work out just fine. So these right here are 3/8 pipe thread. They call them 3/8 NPT, National Pipe Thread, which is just like these two. So we've got these adapters. Since these are female and these are female, we got these 3/8 to 3/8 male adapters. And we're going to screw these on. Put one on this end. And then we got one that's going to go making kind of a mess. I'm starting to make a little mess here. Okay, and then this is going to screw down here. Okay, and then we got another one. It's going to go in the bottom. And they recommend using this type of pipe dope instead of using the nylon wrap type stuff that you wrap around there, thread sealant that you wrap around there. It comes like a tape. Got that one on. And now this one. Okay, and we'll screw this on down on here. Just like that. And now we'll get 2 wrenches and we'll start here and we'll start screwing these together. Screw that in. We've already got these plenty tight enough. We don't have to worry about that. And this is the stuff that we're using, the pipe dope we're using. Gasola thread sealant. It's a soft set sealant. And it should be good for hydraulic lines and gas lines and petroleum lines and all kinds of lines. So I'd used this once before on a hydraulic lift and a gas station. So we've got this on there, and we should be good with that. So we're going to tighten these 2 up and run them in as far as we can, and then the next thing we'll be doing is mounting the actual solenoid valve on to the block and mounting the block to the piece out there on the tractor, and it looks to me like that we will have plenty of room to connect our hose into here and on the bottom down here, even when the valve is on there. I hope we'll know for sure when we get the other hose to go in there. Actually, we got, this is the clamp that's going to go on it, so we could just we can get this apart. Drop that one. So I know this one will fit, so the only question is going to be if this will go up on here, and it's plenty of clearance there. Yeah, it goes right on. So there's plenty of clearance there with this. Not going to interfere. We should be able to make our connections just fine. So that's great, man. That's super. All right, I'll go ahead and take that back off. Set that over there. Set this over there, and set this over here. I'm gonna go get 2 wrenches, and we're gonna screw this one all the way in and screw this one all the way in as far as it'll go, and then wipe off the access pipe sealant and get our mounting plate ready, and we'll get you back outside so that at the tractor and show this thing mounted on the tractor and what it's going to look like. So it's looking good. Really excited to get this done. Okay, so we got the bracket in here that we're going to mount it on. We got us a wrench, couple 4 bolts with lock nuts in place. We got an adjustable wrench on the back side, and we're just going to tighten this down on this bracket. Can't hold nothing today. Alright, what now? Okay, so the next thing is this has to go on here. So this bottom piece comes off. Okay, and we've got some O-rings in there that we don't want to lose. And this little pin right here has to line up with this hole. And we're just going to put that straight down on there like this. That pin indicates it. And there goes the phone ringing. And then we got bolts that drop down through like that. Like that. We're just getting them started right now. We're not going to tighten them down just yet. We're just going to get them all 4 started. And now we'll go an X pattern. and bring them down snug. And there was no torque specs with this as to how tight to put it, but we're going to go ahead and snug it down pretty good, and then after about an hour of run time on the tractor, we're going to come back and we're going to check these and see if they've loosened up any, and if they have, I'm going to pull them back out and I'm going to put some blue Loctite and put them back in and retorque them. I probably should have went on and put some blue Loctite on it, but I really wasn't sure. And I'd hate to put the Loctite on it and then find out I got to take it back apart to do something else to it because something's not quite right. So we'll do it this way first. We'll check it, you know, we'll check it after an hour, see if anything's loosened up. If it hadn't, maybe we'll just let it go. Check it again at 10 hours or 5 hours and see if anything's loosened up. And just do that right on up until, you know, we get another 20 hours or so on the tractor. And if it doesn't come loose in 20 hours of use, it's probably not going to come loose. So I think we're looking pretty good. This thing is going to mount just like a conventional one would mount, just like you'd get at you know, WR Long or Land Pride or somewhere like that. The only difference really between this valve and that valve is their valves are a special made subplate that has the hose connections, both of them up here side by side for the to go out to the loader. On this one we'll plug one in here and we'll bring the other one down, loop it around and plug it in the bottom. We'll just have one hose will be a little longer on this end to be able to go down and make a U-turn and come back up. Anyway, I think this is gonna be right nice. So we've also got this connector right here for the wire for this, and that is it says for 28 to 375, 26.26 to 0.375 diameter type S, SO, ST, SJO, SJT cords. It's a basic cord connector. Got it at Lowe's. And need to get this phone call. Hello? Okay, sorry about the interruption. Wow, insurance companies, you know. So where were we? I think we got everything tight. We've got it mounted on the angle bracket that it's going to go on. It's going to mount on the loader. At this point, I think we can actually head on out there and see about mounting this on in place. Oh, I know what it was. We was talking about this. This is for the wire. It actually screws into here. And I bought this at Lowe's. And Anyway, it's just basically a string leaf type connector for a piece of SO cord or similar type cord. That's going to screw up in there like that. Take care of that. And we're going to try to make a list of everything that I used and where I got it from, and part numbers and item numbers and all that kind of stuff, if we can, and add that somewhere in one of these videos so we get this thing finished. And I'm very hopeful that we've saved some money. I don't know yet. I keep spending money, and I may be wasting my time, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let's get on outside and mount this on the tractor and go from there.
Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.